By the way, did you see where Cuba's now going to allow private property?
Oh.
Buying and selling private property.
No, I didn't.
Now apparently 10%.
Well, they ain't going in that direction anyway.
Well, basically they're broke, and there's no. And now I think it's up to 10% of the population is free from the wage control. And I think barbers are one of them. Haircutters, you can charge whatever. And it's not controlled by the government.
By the way, speaking of barbers, are you familiar with the original surgeons were barbers?
Oh.
500 years ago.
So.
That's why the barber pole is white and red, because it's red symbolizes.
So if you look at Latin America, there's no successful communists. Well, that worldwide. China is the largest, supposedly, but are they really communist? I mean, basically, it's more of a, what do you call those? What's the term for that? Political term. It's like an aristocracy. It's a class that's superior.
And where now?
In China.
Oh, in China.
Yeah, it's not like a communist.
Meritocracy.
Well, kind of. There's another term for there. I want to say it's not plutocracy. The term escapes me, but it's a privileged class.
Mm-hmm. The Mandarins.
Yeah, it's a privileged class, and so they're basically, so it's not really a communist thing, because if you're on the bottom of the food chain there, if you're a bottom feeder, you're not getting anything. I mean, you're just out of luck. If you're Chinese, you're gonna get $50 a month or whatever, and that's it. You got no hope of getting out. The only hope you have is that maybe your kids can get out. Maybe. Why do Mexicans come to this country? A lot of them come because they want something different for their kids. Mm-hmm. They don't want their kids growing up in poverty or in that abject poverty. But that's been a failure. So you can say that socialism and communism, it's failed, and I don't think you see any country where it's been successful that I can see. But on the other hand, can you show a situation where capitalism has really shined? I mean, certainly in a country like Mexico that is capitalist for sure, it's not been able to do it. And India, which is supposedly capitalist, right? In a certain way, although it's more class controlled and so forth, it's not resolved the poverty issue there. And so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But the country that gets it right and takes those poor kids and gets them into producing productive citizens is going to win it. Going to win the race. And then, what's interesting, if you project out on the timeline there, as soon as they do it, guess what's going to happen? The rest of the world's going to have to do it. Because they can't be left behind, right?
Oh, wouldn't it if you were willing?
So let's say the Philippines does it, or Mexico does it, and they get it right. Then immediately what you're going to see is the United States having to follow suit. You're going to see the public schools be revamped. You're going to see the colleges and universities be revamped. Totally.
That would be neat.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I better check my program here.